good evening or good morning or whatever time it may be when you get this message. This message is to the producer of WVON and to Mr. Mason. I want to explain to you why I don't respond as often as I do to people. As you are hearing, that there are a lot of people that keep saying that they're jealous of this issue. And, I've learned from experience, and, I also read the Bible, that God says to stay away from those who are jealous of you, because me being victimized by a lot of jealousy has costing me a lot. And I constantly hear black people coming on radio and TV talking about they're jealous, and it has cost me a whole lot. I try to stay out of people's way, but I turn my TV on and they're constantly talking about they're jealous, they're like they haunt me, you know what I'm saying? And I stay away from them. And I just don't care to be around jealous people, because it's not a matter of me doing anything to them. It's just them constantly talking about they're jealous. Jealousy has ruined a large portion of my life, along with retaliation and other things like that. But there are a lot of people that want it both ways. They want me to come around them, but yet and still, they're talking about they're jealous. And they're not only talking about they're jealous, they carry acts out, such as setting me off and things like that. Now I'm no better than nobody else. I try to work hard, but still, I'm 57 years old and this has just been going on for entirely too long. And I choose just to stay away from jealous people. I don't want to deal with nobody that's jealous to the point when they're trying to wreck something that you're doing, or to the point where they feel as though they could derogatorily talk about something about you and you don't have the right to talk back. Now, if this is a plot to do something, it's a matter of me being exploited and being exploited unfairly. They sit up there telling me that it's justice and it's fair, that, I should be subject to all this punishment because I made an accomplishment, and because due to a bunch of lies that I should suffer the consequences of something. And that's just not correct. You know, I don't think black people should be in this because it's all about my race. I know where this started from. It started from me being exploited as a result of being retaliated on from a discrimination case. And I hope you be my mouthpiece for me and tell black people out there that they shouldn't be in it. I don't deserve to more or less have a death sentence because there are people that are just jealous. I don't see that. Nobody deserves that, especially when you're not doing anything to anyone. I'm not bothering anyone, you know what I'm saying? And there are people that are around me that are just out to take and take and take and take and take. And I'm just tired of it. I don't want these people in my life, and I don't want to be around them because it's like they're the devil. God says stay away from jealous people, and and that's what I'm doing. You know, Mainly because there are people that are constantly talking about it, on a large scale, but they're not really helping me out. Nobody deserves a death sentence because a group of people is just jealous of them. Nobody deserves that. I don't have a complex toward it. I don't withdraw myself away from people, but I'm staying away from jealous people because I know the harm that it has really, really caused me. I know the way they talk about it is not correct. It's just not correct. They won't even say my name. And I'm saying to you, how would you like it if your name, for example, your name is Mr. Mason? If somebody kept coming up and you calling you Mr. Doe, you know, and you know that they know your name, and eventually you're going to tell them, well, that's not my name. My name is Mr. Mason. See, these type of disrespectful things, I don't acknowledge them. And they don't want to acknowledge me, and it's not that I'm looking for publicity or anything, but just due to simple respect. They could say my name, but they don't even do that because they just want to be disrespectful. So I stay away from them. And if there is something going on, if there is a plan, I'm asking you to go talk to the FBI and just tell them It just doesn't make any sense, and this plan must, and this plot just must be broken up. Because people that sit around you like that and stalk you like that and surround themselves around you and make sure that you can't make but so much money with a plan in mind to take something away from you, and with a plan in mind to make sure that you can't take care of your kids or your responsibilities or whatever is just crazy. So I stay away from the jealous ones. I stay away from the haters, because I'm not a hater, and this has cost me a lot. And people are just not speaking up for me the right way. It's not funny to me. This is about the way that I feel, and about my will. If I tell them I don't want to serve in voluntary servitude, they should take no for an answer and just leave it there. As you have heard many a times, they have came back and they have said, you have to do this all over again. This is not a joke to me, because this is what they are really planning on doing. I've lost jobs. I've had bosses tell me, if you don't do it, then you're going to get fired, or or either I get scolded. So as a result of all this and all this jealousy, I choose for this to be on my own. I choose for this just to be for me. After I get myself situated, then I may go out there and seek the ones that's got enough sense not to be hating down on this like that, not to hold me down, not to give me an opportunity to pull myself up, by my boots or straps or whatever you want to call it. So maybe I can help somebody out. Nobody is going to help somebody else out before they can help themselves out in a case like that. And in my case, I have children, I have responsibility, and they're trying to put themselves first before mine. And when they don't get it, they scold me. That's something from the devil, because God even says the law of self-preservation is the first thing, and this unusual thing has got to stop. And it is due to my race, because I was exploited due to my race. Now, I may be getting victimized by blacks and every other people in every other race, but I was exploited due to retaliation for a discrimination case that I won, and that is due to my race, because when they exploited me, they had a plan in mind to make sure that I could not get anywhere. So I'm asking you to protest about this. They have to stop this. My name is Floyd Ellis Sr., and this is just one part of my story, and I will be sending you more videos, and I will be talking to you soon. And as you know, I'm Slave Fighter on Twitter, and I'll be talking to you soon.